Hello, everyone. I'm Shirley George Frazier. It's so wonderful to be with you on a Wednesday afternoon in the New York City area. This is Facebook Live. I guess we all know that because we are on Facebook and we're looking at this live. I am in my office. I have kicked my children out of the office. I usually keep May and Peppy, my two twins, in the office with me. They are great motivators for getting work done. Every time they bark, I make sure that I'm taking another step in my business. There's a couple of things that I keep on my desk, and I'm just sharing this with you before I share 3 business tips with you. One thing that I leave on my desk all the time is my daily accountability task list. I make sure that I complete the list every morning. I usually work on my list in the evening, looking at what I accomplished that day and putting back on a new list what I want to accomplish and what I will accomplish the next day. I also keep on my desk I don't know if you can see, oh yes, you can see this, my plans for world domination book. I fill in whatever I plan to achieve before I'm off this earth. It's not a bucket list, but it's all the things that you would think you can't do, but you plan to do and you believe you can achieve. And the third thing I leave on my desk is just a bear that never made it into a gift basket, but it's one that reminds me to have fun every day, just a little bit of fun. I take 15-minute breaks every 3 hours so that I get my perspective back. I look at my list, that daily accountability list, and I just make sure that the day is going well. If I don't like the way the day is going, as an entrepreneur, you know that you can organize your day. You can streamline your day in any way you want. You can goof off, which makes you no money, unless goofing off is your title, or you can maximize your day with great objectives that lead to the goals that you want to achieve. And mine is the latter. I'm sure you want to do the same. You want to achieve as many goals as you want, as many goals as you possibly can. You can do that from a yearly perspective, a monthly perspective, however you set things up. There's no one way of organizing your business. You'll read a lot on the web on how one person does something and how another person does something. It's really up to you how you want to organize your lifestyle so that your business is what you want it to be. And from there, you stay focused, you make changes, you continue to meet with other people who give you some other ideas. You do what you need to do to succeed. And let's talk about some of those success areas right now. One thing that I hope you do, that I encourage you to do, is to take a very good look at your business cards. That is your mini billboard that you pass out, you distribute as often as possible to prospects, to referrals, to new acquaintances, to anyone who is going to be interested in the types of gifts and baskets that you have to offer. Or if you're not making gift baskets, and you probably are, but if you're not making gift baskets specifically, there's something that you offer in the products or services category, some kind of supply, something that is going to be of benefit to your audience. Take a very good look at your business cards. I have one of my cards here. And yes, I say one of my cards because depending on the events that I go to, I am going to take the card that's going to match what I am looking for and who I am in that arena. And one thing I want to change on this business card is my phone number. Really, I don't want to change it, but I want to add a phone number. Right now I have my 800 number, my toll-free number on this card. And I want to add my regular number. I have been writing my regular number and a quick note on the back of the card to whomever I'm giving the card to, but that is taking even a minute's time, and I want to use that minute to speak with the person more or move on to another person. So I am going to update my cards. Even though I have a lot of these cards, that's okay. It doesn't matter. They cost so little that it is really imperative for me to change my cards. You're looking at your card from the standpoint of what the logo looks like, if the logo is still representative of who you are and what you represent. You're looking at the not just the logo, but the subtitle. I know I'm forgetting the word as an author. I ought not be forgetting words, but there is a tagline. That's the word for your business. You may be changing that. You may be changing the photo or adding a photo. There are different elements about your card that you want right for the rest of the year. And now is the time to make those changes. If you wait until later on in the year, you're going to be busy. You're going to be busy with business. And you're going to not kick yourself, but say to yourself, I could have, I ought to have. I don't really use the word should, but I ought to have changed the cards earlier in the year. You're going to be giving out cards furiously, and you want to be proud of what you distribute. You don't want anything in your mind saying, oh, does this have the right number on it? Does this have the right tagline? Does this have the right social media information? You don't want anything in your mind other than who you're speaking with, what they're looking for, and how you can solve their problems. So make sure that you give your business card a really good look and decide whether you want to refresh it or if the card is fine. If the card is fine, that's great. Just make sure you have enough quantity for the events that you will be attending or the events you believe you'll attend. You always want more, of course, than you have. You always want to take more cards than you need, but you want to get rid of, and really not get rid, but you want to distribute more cards every day, every week, every month, so that holder, that box that you get the cards in is always half full, a quarter full, almost done. You're ordering new cards. Your mini billboard is your claim to fame. So keep that in mind and change your business cards when you're ready, but change them early. The second thing is to check your voicemail. Check the voicemail message on your machine or on your cell phone, however you communicate with customers. You don't call in to listen to your voicemail. So a lot of times you don't remember what the voicemail says. Your voicemail at this point, and it is what? It's the very end of June. Your voicemail could still have a message about Valentine's Day or the New Year because you have overlooked